What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of an interesting video. So, there are 101 opened packs right here, and this obviously, I haven't got this. This is not my account. We're actually with Ori Benatar. I will leave a link to his Twitch in the description, as well as his Twitter. Basically, he's doing some sort of a experiment on all the Ultimate Team type of game modes, trying to find out which ones are the most rewarding for the players, especially in terms and mainly in terms of free packs. So, Oreo, I'll let you take it away on what the experiment is.
Yeah, essentially, I decided to save up some packs and some sports video games. I've been a big sports fan my whole life, and I play FIFA, 2K, MLB The Show, and in February, I kind of wanted to experiment by saving packs to kind of get an idea of which game would be the most rewarding. So I ended up opening my FIFA packs, had about 125 plus packs saved and grinded, all through free gameplay, nothing bought from the store, no FIFA points bought, nothing. You know, I haven't spent any extra money on FIFA, and I got pretty rewarded with my FIFA packs with some Team of the Season players, which are the special cards to celebrate the end of the season in the club soccer world, or football, I should say. And I got pretty rewarded with the FIFA packs, and in NBA 2K, we've got 100 plus packs I've saved up since mid-February. Very curious to see how many pink diamonds, opals, maybe a dark matter or two. I'll keep track of the walkouts and the shakes as well, just to kind of compare the numbers.
Yeah, definitely. One of the funny things is that when you were saying soccer, you should say football. Do you know that's the name soccer was originated by? Do you mind if I discard the players? Or do you want me to put this into your auctions?
Anything above a ruby you can put in auctions, but
Okay.
anything else you can discard. It's fine.
And contracts, what do you want me to do with them? Just apply them to a player?
Contracts, we can keep those.
Okay.
Off to a hot start here.
I mean, you gotta... Nah, you got nothing. But yeah, soccer was literally a word used by people in England to differentiate between what is now soccer and rugby, because football was like any sport that people played when they were on their feet, as opposed to polo and other sports which they were on when they were on horses. So that's where the name football came from. So funnily enough, soccer is actually initially an English name for association football, but it just became football in England. It turns out that a lot of other countries ended up using the name soccer.
Right. Yeah, it's just such a common thing here just to say soccer, and now you're seeing the professional soccer teams in MLS, the American Professional League, using soccer club instead of, football club at the end of their title. Some of them use football club, some of them use club de football or club de foot. It just makes things very, very confusing. It's easier in the NBA when it's just city and then nickname.
I mean, they're just trying in the MLS, it's just like what name will give our franchise the most value and give our franchise the most viewers. Let's call ourselves Inter Miami.
Yeah. Inter Miami CF, Nashville SC, New York City FC. So it's I think it's at 16 or 15 of the 27 MLS clubs that have a European stylized name with the city and then football club, soccer club, United, City.
Yeah, I mean, New York City kind of makes sense because obviously they're owned by the people that own Man City and Melbourne City.
Right. And they have the same color scheme and everything, but everybody else...
Sorry.
Oh, what was that, a Ruby Cat?
Yeah, he goes for 900. Actually, he goes for 900 MT. You don't lose anything by discarding him.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to it. And so far, we've probably opened, 10, 15 packs, one Amethyst?
There was an Amethyst?
Yeah, I think a Pascal Siakam showed up from Season 3.
Oh, yeah. He was really good for his time, though.
Yeah, he's a decent card. There's definitely a few cards that I kind of was infatuated with early in the game. One of them was the Amethyst Steve Francis. I really enjoyed playing with that card early days in the game. That one was fun.
Was in that was back before any players could Curry slide. He used to be their Curry slide, and he had range extender and bronze comps. He was one of the best cheap point guards in the game when he first came out.
Yeah, and then I've got Yuta, of course. I had to get Yuta. Obviously, you just chuck threes with him in TTO and just win games in 2 seconds. But, there's some of the spotlight cards I've enjoyed. That Boogie Cousins, the pink diamond, I really like him as a center. Plus, some of the reward cards that came out. That Amethyst Jonas Valanciunas, I got on with him really well. I was just speed boosting past the CPU for all my Spotlight Sim games with him and some domination as well.
Yeah, I'm not high on that Valanciunas card. I'll say that much. I'm
Yeah, I
not high
think
at all on him.
yeah, that one was a hit or miss, I think, with people. I saw you and I think JD as well were saying how, oh, this is not the card, but an offline game. See, that's the thing. I'm an offline
Offline's
player
yeah,
for the
like
most part.
offline you can use basically anybody.
Pretty much, and that's made it a lot easier for me to, feel rewarded as I'm grinding out those free cards. Like that Galaxy Opal Donovan Mitchell that came out for season 5, he's still in my starting lineup, or that Kukoc
Oh,
that just
for a
came
shake,
out.
for a shake.
Oh, a diamond. Oh, who's it gonna be? I don't know
Retro
what
Volume 2. It's either
Retro 2.
Clay, Westbrook. Oh, no, that was Retro Volume 3. Who's Retro Volume 2?
I can go to 2KDB, get a double check on this.
I'm trying to think.
So I have Clay.
No, Clay was Volume 3. Volume 2 was like Jordan, Scalabrine
Curry-
was in it. Curry.
Curry
It
and
could be Curry.
Rodman.
It could be Curry.
Yeah, Curry or Rodman,
Oh, yeah, Rodman.
or a Series 2 card. Come on.
Imagine if it's Troll Curry.
Oh,
No,
God.
it's Curry or Rodman. It's Rodman.
It's Rodman.
You
From
know what? Was he go for like
2K17?
6k MT? Yeah. Did you play when this Rodman was actually out?
I played a bit. I think from the Retro 2 set, the only card that I got was Glenn Robinson because I just wanted to try out his dunking, but I didn't get a chance to get anybody else.
No, I mean, did you
Oh, 2K17. My
2K17?
team?
Yeah.
I played a bit. That's the first time I really dipped into my team because that's the first 2K I owned when I had a PS4. I believe all I did was finish the first domination and pick up that Amethyst Steve Francis card. And Steve Francis is a player that I've always had an affinity to in video games because the first basketball video game I had was NBA Live 2005. And me and my brother would always play as the All-Star teams, I as the East, him as the West. And he would always, or he was the West. He'd fast break with T-Mac. I'd fast break with Steve Francis just all game long. We'd finish like 160 to 150. So Francis and T-Mac, my favorite video game basketball players.
That pack just glitched. I have no idea who came out of that one.
Oh, that's fun.
I know it was a Sapphire, but it glitched. Retro Volume 1.
Yeah, I mean, so far this has not been. You're definitely more rewarded from grinding agendas than you are from grinding packs.
Yeah, grinding agendas, you actually know what cards you're getting. Oh my god. Oh my god, these are bad. But like FIFA rewards are actually not bad at all. Like I got at the start of the year I got Joe Gomez 120k. I'm trying to think. I used to average like 100k a weekend league, and I used to only play till gold 3. Ooh, diamond. It's a current series player. Oh, who's this? Harden. He's awful. Have you tried to use the James Harden card? Are you still there? Okay, I guess that's me disconnecting. Alright, so yeah, these packs are horrendous right now. These packs are absolutely horrendous right now. For some reason I have disconnected from Discord, which is very, very odd, but we are not really getting anything right here. So yeah, it appears that my Discord is down right now on my computer, which is a little bit odd, but yeah, there's been almost nothing in terms of this game or in these packs. There's been absolutely like almost zero, which was quite an interesting one. And we are back. Basically, the Discord servers went down in Europe, and it just kind of made things a little bit awkward. So we managed to change the Discord server, or override it through Brazil, and it's working fine now.
Yeah, we're in Brazil currently. That's what Discord thinks, and that's what we're going to roll with. And we're hopefully going to actually get something good out of these packs.
Not happening.
Right now, it's not happening.
How did you expect any Dark Matter? Do you expect any Dark Matters?
No. I would be shocked if there's even one opal or one pink diamond from these packs, just because the amount of packs that I've opened in this game from free gameplay, and in general, most of the packs that have saved from here are mostly locker codes, or they had guaranteed packs and locker codes, and the amount of bronzes and silvers that pop, and just in general, the bad pulls you get in 2K. I felt that 2K probably has the worst pack odds among the sports games.
I will say they have the highest pack odds of getting the best player, I think. Like, you're a lot more likely to pull Dark Matter LeBron than you are to pull Team of the Year Ronaldo. But also, if you don't pull Dark Matter LeBron, you're basically making a loss on the packs.
Right. I think it's interesting the difference as well, because at least between FIFA and 2K, FIFA, the packs have a lot more items. So especially when you have those special, 100K packs that come out, you're going to get 24 rare gold cards. And as much as you can open that pack and not even get a walkout, an 86 rated or higher, at least you're getting a lot of players that you can use into, squad building challenges for extra cards. Whereas in 2K, every pack is 5 cards. You're lucky if you get 2 players out of one pack. And a lot of the times you're just getting consumables that are essentially useless.
And contracts in 2K. For 5 games, it costs 500 for one player.
It's insane.
Maybe 600 if it's pink diamond or higher. And like in FIFA,
right, and
one contract is what's it like with a coach? One contract gives you like 40 something games, 42 games. Like,
yeah, and a rare gold contract in FIFA for a player, you get I think 28 games out of it, and there's no cap. I have no idea why there's a cap on contracts in 2K.
Yeah, I've got 200. I've got 250 rare gold contracts in FIFA. I don't understand why you can only hold 20 contracts in 2K.
It makes 0 sense. And for someone that doesn't play the game as much like me and just plays offline, I get to a point because I'm trying to use the same players in Spotlight Sims or whatnot. I'm having to basically be like, I can't buy any cards off the market because I need to save my MT to buy contracts.
That's the reason. That's the legit reason. They would rather you discard all your contracts and then pay with MT because you're losing MT then.
Right. And essentially that's sort of the hallmark of these gaming companies in the way that, it's all about trying to funnel people into the store. Let's release this big shiny new card and, Dark Matter LeBron to get people to buy packs. FIFA's the same way. Let's release, nice shiny Team of the Year Ronaldo or Team of the Year Messi, get people to come into the store. So that's part of the reason why MLB The Show for me is probably my favorite of the Ultimate Teams, just because
I heard MLB's
you're the most
good.
rewarded. It's very good. I started playing Diamond Dynasty last year. You get rewarded for gameplay. There's a lot of grind to do offline and online. They make it available for people to actually earn the best cards in the game throughout the course of the year. And I think what they do better than anybody else is they have a collection book where if you collect every single current baseball player in the game, you receive one of the best cards in the game. There's 2 other cards attached to it as well. And that's something that is attainable through grinding throughout the course of the year because they give you packs, they give you, players to earn as you just grind XP. And later in the year, they have a collection where you can get another one of the best cards in the game by just collecting different card types. Whereas, in 2K, yeah, they have that, but you see how expensive the sets are. I mean, you look at what the Possess set was, and what'd you get? That was Havlicek, right? Or that was Cowan's, the Possess set.
No, Possess set was Cowan's, and do you remember the Possessed for the Hall of Fame badge, the Clamps badge, and the Intimidator badge, and it was like 1.7 million MT or something.
Right, because that was the LeBron, the Vince Carter, and the James Harden, and you get the 3 Hoff badges. Which collection set do you think was worse, that or the coaches for the hero cards?
Hero card coach is not even close.
Yeah,
like everyone was just like, oh yeah, but like if you put it locked in Greg Popovich, it makes Kareem way better. And it's like, or you could just get Wilt, who's cheaper than Kareem and better than Kareem and has a 94 3-ball.
Yeah, the coach lock-in, personally, just, it wasn't it. And in general, I felt that, let me grind cards so I can get that Opal Lillard. But then I realized it's not worth it. Diamond? Radioactive Diamond. Simmons?
It is Lionel Simmons, is it?
Lionel Simmons.
No, Yao.
Oh, you know what? Not the worst in the world. I did just pick up his Amethyst from the token market, but that's okay.
I mean, that's 11 tokens for Back Down Punisher. That's not bad at all.
Right. That's all right. So that's what, two shakes, two walkouts. Not the greatest.
What's the cheapest walkout in FIFA? What's that like? It's probably like 20k, is it? Like Henderson?
Right now, I think it's even lower because fodder is way down below because people are grinding so much upgrade packs as well as the fact that Team of the Season is out. So
I
right
don't.
now, I think 86s are relatively cheaper.
I thought fodder goes up in price as the year goes on.
It depends on what kind of SBCs are out and what sort of packs are available. Once you get to Team of the Season, when there's so many high-rated cards, especially when you've got the mid-league Team of the Seasons where you've got mid 85 cards, low 90s that are going for like 100k or less, that fodder starts to go down. And because in general, people are not using regular gold cards in FIFA anymore because I can just go ahead and spend 100k and get 6 or 7 Saudi League Team of the Seasons and field a solid team with that.
That's true. I still play. Funnily enough, I didn't use Furlan Mendy until people stopped using him, and now I use him in my team.
Oh,
But no, I'll swap him. But my team's
oh
just stupid. My team's just stupid. I use like Sol Campbell. I have Rafinha playing right back. I did the Prime Icon SBC, and I got Peter Schmeichel, so it was a disaster.
That is a disaster.
I then did the Premier League SBC and got Ederson.
Yep,
So the the last two SBCs I've got 2 goalkeepers.
Yeah, my pack luck in FIFA historically has not been the best. I did three icon packs last year, mid Ian Rush, Prime Zola, and Prime Zola. And then this year I took the mid icon pack for swaps 2 and got mid Rui Costa, which is not what you want to see. But the new swaps came out today and they're very solid.
What's it? 6 tokens for a icon moments, isn't it?
Yeah, 7 tokens for a moment's Bastian Schweinsteiger. I think it's 3 tokens for 20 84 plus rated players. There's a ton of player picks. This year, especially in FIFA, you are seeing how much the player picks have boosted people's interest in the game because that is just, they're boosted as well.
It's not even boosted people's interest in the game. And I always say this about like 2K, where it's like, the games are becoming like menu simulators. Like imagine if 2K brought in player picks where you could exchange 3 rubies and you could choose one of 3 amethysts or something.
Yeah, and 2K's tried sort of the SBC equivalent with exchanges.
No, they have not tried.
Short of a disaster.
They have not tried. They implemented it in and said, this works in Madden and FIFA. Let's bring this in, and then they put no effort into it. You cannot say 2K tried with the exchange. You cannot use the word tried. It's like when 2K brought in the disaster of a draft mode in 2K18 and they decided to not update the cards throughout the year. So at the end of the year, everyone's using all 99 overalls, but if you wanted to play pack and playoffs, which is the draft mode, the highest rated player you could get was an 85.
Jeez. Yeah, draft modes in general are sort of not as popular in these sports games. FIFA kind of brought it up in FIFA 16 and then other games wanted to copy it. But nowadays, the draft modes are not. Yeah, nobody.
But like
cares
that's the funniest is like everyone's asking about like draft modes in 2K. Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond from Retro Volume 3.
Who's in this
be? Cat. Yeah. Decent card.
Yeah, not bad at all. But
yeah, I'll take it.
It is so funny. It's like everyone who like doesn't play FIFA and stuff are like, oh yeah, the 2K needs a draft mode. I'm like, no, it doesn't. No. You will play the draft mode for a week and you will stop playing the draft mode.
Yeah, I think what 2K has going for it is just the fact that they've have good enough offline grind that people who don't want to play online or have bad connection or don't have a lot of time to play the game can feel rewarded playing it. I like that about MLB as well. FIFA is very much, about the online gameplay, champs, rivals. They want people to be competitive with each other,
I mean, squad battles is okay.
It's okay, but it's gotten very dull, and they don't do anything with, like, changing up the reward structure. Like, 1 week, it's like, oh, if you get to Gold 1 in squad battles, you get an 88 rated, MLS player or something, to try and be a little more creative with it. And that's something I think 2K does well, being a little creative with their promos. FIFA's done that as well too, but I think FIFA this year.
I think 2K is very, very good prompt. But one thing I will say about 2K is that My Team Unlimited is the worst of all the like actual online modes in the main online mode. My Team Unlimited is the worst in terms of rewarding, and it's not even close. Like there's
Yeah,
no other
I
there
can
is
see
no
that.
other game where you can play and win 11 games in a row and get nothing.
Yeah, and that's really poor. And every other game you can win 11 in a row and you get very, very rewarded for it, or you get something in the long run eventually. And yeah, I haven't played a single game of Unlimited on my account. I've only played Triple Threat Online, and I've maybe played 25 games total of Triple Threat Online in the year.
Hey,
And my team is still amazing.
you could potentially go in SBMM skill based matchmaking. You can potentially go in 2K 28-2 and get nothing. If that was 30 games of rivals, you would be rank 1 and you would have, or even if you did that in Foot Champs, when 28-2, you would be close, you'd be like Elite 1.
You'd be Elite 1. Yeah, and you would get decent player picks for the most part. You would
And
get
like
100k packs, ultimates, yeah.
you would get a couple 100k packs. You would basically right now you would be guaranteed. It would be like saying if you went 28-2 in My Team, you get nothing. But if you did that in FIFA, you've basically got yourself what the equivalent of a guaranteed Jonathan Isaac, RJ Barrett, Jamorant, and one of LeBron James or Thon Maker.
Yeah, or maybe I would say a tad lower. I would say you're basically getting like a guaranteed amethyst or a diamond just because it's all based on what the team of the week is, obviously. And sadly, the team of the week in general is an outdated promo that EA have done, and people just don't care about informs anymore, where there's been a call out from the FIFA community to have, promo cards as the red picks. And it's great what they do during team of the season where, the La Liga team of the season is out and people can get a 98 rated Messi from playing the weekend league, but luck plays a factor too. You see people pull Messi's from just winning 14 games, and people win 30 games and don't get, Messi, Benzema, Varane, none of those guys. They stuck with,
Yeah, I got
Liga
two.
NOS team of the seasons.
I got two Saudi league players.
Yeah, and that happens a lot. So
I've never got a good red. I've never got a red pick over 84 overall, apart from the
Same.
two Saudi players.
Yeah, I've played very few foot champs in my day, and I've never gotten a really good player pick. But it's just kind of fascinating, since the pandemic has started, getting more involved in the gaming scene and being, seeing what's happening in the 2K community, the FIFA community, MLB, Fortnite, all these different games. It's just fascinating to see the hardcore player base of every game. There's a lot more negativity than positivity around, for the most part. And I think that just comes from people who, want to play the same game, and that's all well and good, but when you play the same game over and over, you see more of the flaws. So it's just interesting to see that.
Yeah, I don't even mind next gen. I just hate current gen on 2K. Like I
Yeah,
think
got
current gen is the most broken. I think next gen has a few flaws. Like there are a few things in next gen that aren't good, and obviously all games are like that. But I think current gen is broken beyond repair. Like
Yeah.
I think it's the worst. I don't know what the hell the devs did, but it's not even like anyone's like, oh yeah, current gen's fine. It's like it's not even 2K's real dev team. 2K didn't really develop this game. Like they put their B team on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Current gen was a mess.
yeah, I don't think like next gen is flawed, but next gen is flawed because they tried to make it. They tried to make it really, really. At the start of next gen, it was really fun for like my team, but then when my team was good, Park was really bad. Then they tried to boost this. They bumped up the speed of the game for Park, and now that just ruined my team because every player is a race car.
Yeah, just all about finding that balance. And essentially, with all these sports games, you see 2K probably is the most interesting one because Park is still a very popular mode in the game, whereas in FIFA, it's all about Ultimate Team. They neglect pro clubs, they neglect career mode. In MLB, it's for the most part about Diamond Dynasty. There's not much input in franchise mode or Road to the Show, which is the player career mode. And 2K has the My Career mode that they put input in with those cheesy cutscenes, but Park is still popular. So My Team is a very popular game mode, but it's not all the attention is in My Team for 2K because Park is still popular for the most part.
I mean, they're not doing anything in Park. I would say
Right now, they're not.
they're not. They haven't done anything in Park in a long, long time. I think they're trying to push more people towards this mode, and I have no problem with the Ultimate Team game modes. Like again, like, again, playing FIFA, I don't spend money in the game, and I've hundreds of thousands of coins and a great team. But it's like, that's one of the big things for me is like, these you can play all these modes without spending money, but it's just scary. I just hate it when people push people towards opening packs. It's like, if you want to do it, do it. But I mean, that's just one of the things I have just a massive problem with, where you're seeing, like, even other content creators, they're like, I saw a title from a video today, and it was like 2K have juiced pack odds with giving us the best odds for Galaxy Opals and Dark Matters. Like, you literally do not know that. We do not know the odds on Dark Matters because they don't tell us the odds.
Yeah, and the fact that the odds aren't told and the chances are so low, and the fact also, that the audience is, is young. This is a young audience, yeah. And it's not just sports video games that are kind of doing this. You're sort of seeing this in the States as well, and probably, in Ireland and overseas and in Europe and around the world, just because here in the U.S., sports betting is becoming legalized. Essentially, every state has legalized sports betting, and you're seeing ESPN and all these other sites. They're sponsored with, FanDuel or DraftKings.
These are all becoming. It's been like that here for the last 30 years, and now they're moving away from it. Now they're starting to ban. Whereas Americans are now, like, American sports is only starting to, like, be sponsored by sports betting. In Europe, they're starting to ban sports betting being shown on it. Right. Like, you can, like, if, like, Leeds are sponsored by 32 Red, which is, look, it's a bookies. But the Leeds kids jerseys, you're not allowed to have 32 Red written on the kids jerseys.
Interesting.
Like, they're not allowed to have it written on the kids jerseys.
And in general, I think for these games, I think it is important that they put some kind of an age restriction, or they limit the amount of virtual currency.
Oh my god. You're down to 7 packs, and you got Cat.
1 pink diamond and two diamonds. That's it.
Oh my god.
FIFA wins the pack project, ladies and gentlemen.
I got more than this in 1 pack from Rivals one time when I pulled Antoine Griezmann.
Well, at the very least, it's not like this is the only way that I can earn cards in the game. At least I was able to grind for some Galaxy Opals.
Oh, just do agendas. Just do agendas. Oh my god, do not be worried about free packs. Just do agendas. This is so bad.
It's really all you need. I mean, you can see the fact that you've got these promo packs, like an out of position pack, and you get a silver player out of it. You would expect at least maybe like a sapphire or a ruby of some kind. Even in the deluxe packs we've been pulling, emeralds and golds. Like, that's bad. Oh, Kyrie Irving, wonderful.
You got your 1.5 KMT for gold range.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Warped Reality Deluxe. Exciting. Literally, the only way that this can be saved is if you get Shaq.
Amethyst.
Wow, Matt Bonner, the red mamba.
Bonner.
The red mamba right there.
All right, last one.
At least you got like 100. You're gonna have 57 contracts on your coup coach.
All right. Well, Tony Kukoc is gonna be able to play every game for the rest of my team. Oh,
Okoro, Precious, or Bonner. You've already gotten Okoro and Precious. So you've already got Bonner and Precious. You're saying Bonner?
It's gonna be another Bonner.
I'm gonna go Okoro. Precious.
Oh, okay. Precious, but
that's
goodness.
You got
3 months.
That's 3 months of. Oh my! I feel bad for you.
Oh, you don't have to feel bad. It's all right.
Oh, the experiment. Like, again, you'll be able to see all these packs. So, are you going to be making a video, or are you just going to be like taking notes of it all?
I'll take notes of it all, and maybe next time I'll stream, I'll mention everything. But I was gonna do this for MLB, but I decided not to, just because the way that MLB sets up their collection book, you really need to open packs throughout the course of the game to be able to make progress in the collections, so you can get the really good players at the end of it. So, but between FIFA and 2K, I think it's safe to say, as painful as the gameplay is in FIFA sometimes online, just like 2K, FIFA was more rewarding. And the fact that in FIFA, they have a nice pack variety in the SBC section where I could get a pack that guarantees me 585 rated players, whereas in 2K, I can't earn a pack that guarantees me a pink diamond or a diamond. I get a deluxe pack and get a bronze out of it, so that kind of tells the story.
Yeah, that sums it up. So anyway, yeah, huge shout out to him for letting me use his account for this, and my god, I did not think these were going to be this bad. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.